Hey everybody, this is Belligerent, and I'm casting a Starcraft 2 game because there's nothing to do on WoW at all whatsoever, because the arenas are still down and Cataclysm's not out yet. So all there is to do is do BGs and explore the world, and that's what I did. I explored the world with Horus for like 3 hours, got every single flight path, and now I'm doing this. I'm going to cast a few Starcraft 2 games here. This one here is with Horus playing. He renamed his his Starcraft account to Alias. And he is the red Zerg playing against the blue Protoss named tQsKuLLz. I'm not sure what his clan is, but yeah. Anyways, he's doing a normal 9 pylon here. That 9 pylon lets you pretty much almost non-stop produce your probes. It's the closest to non-stop producing you can do. Better than an 8 or a 10 pylon. And Horus over here, obviously not 6 pulling. And I'm not sure what build he's going to be doing yet. But usually people will try to get a 14 expansion or a 14 pool. Or by pool I mean spawning pool, if you're not too familiar with StarCraft. Spawning pool allows you to get a Zergling, or lets you build Zerglings. We had, anyways, they're talking to each other here in chat about whether or not Protoss versus Zerg is balanced, and this guy is saying that Protoss is bad versus Zerg if he's playing the Protoss. Which really is just his opinion, I guess, but I think it's pretty balanced overall. The last Blizzard's last little win rate thing said they were pretty close, except for like in Korea where the Zergs are just way better for some reason. But it looks like Horus at a 14 hatchery here, and he's bringing out this drone to probably fend off this probe, because that oh, I guess not. Just gonna let that probe beat on his hatchery. Probably do a couple hundred damage in the end. Using this drone to scout out what the Protoss is doing. So far it's just the standard 1 gate in the gateway, which is completely normal. Some people actually get that 16 zealot, but this guy chose not to because he saw the fast expand, so usually that means there's no Zerglings incoming, so he's safe to not get a early zealot. But Horus gets to see everything here, and I'm not sure if he sees the gas or not. No, he's not seeing the gas, and he's actually leaving, so he does not know if he has a gas or not. He's going back in to check. See if he sees. He doesn't see that one. And he's going to steal the gas. Stealing that gas pretty much forces the Protoss to almost always go 4 gate, because they're not going to have enough gas to really tech up or anything, because they're going to be so behind. They're probably over 100 gas behind, I think, just by stealing this extractor. But he sends his first zealot out. When I'm playing Protoss, I'm usually pretty afraid to attack that first extractor with my zealot, because I'm afraid that Zerglings will run through here. So I usually leave my first zealot to hold position there. I don't think Zealot does enough DPS to actually kill this extractor, so he's getting a lot of. He is holding back a lot. Let's see if this drone's gonna get out or not. No, he's actually gonna keep it in the base, and he definitely could have got out. Still no stalker coming. Usually that. Okay, I guess he left the drone to die. Probe also died up here at the same time-ish. And he's checking over here for something. I don't know what he's checking for, because it's a Zerg and he can't really do anything. Can't really hide something as Zerg. Building a pylon back here. Usually a pylon this far back is usually there to hide tech, as in like a robotics bay or a Stargate that you don't want somebody to see, or even a Dark Shrine for Dark Templars. So right now he's at 2 gates with warp almost done. Just getting sentries out right now. So he's got a sentry and 3 zealots with 2 more on the way. While Horus here just is trying to get some spine crawlers up, because he kind of wanted the Protoss to 4 gate him by doing that delay extractor BM harass or whatever it's called. Horus is working on the speed now for the Zerglings. It's pretty late, because he's already at 34 food and doesn't have speed yet. While the Protoss is starting to expand, tQsKuLLz is also making forge, so that means he's going to try to cannon up so he can protect that expansion. Horus sending in 6 Zerglings to check out what's going on. Speed not quite done yet, so he's probably not going to be able to get away too easily. If he does. Oh man, I don't think he's watching this. Yeah, oh, that's not a good choice there. Definitely did not have to let those die. But to make up for that, he's making 4 spine crawlers total here. Those will easily hold off a early 4-gate. Though that 4-gate would have already pushed, I think, by now. This dude's mainating over his probes just in time. That was like almost perfect timing. Could have maybe a few seconds early, but yeah, anyways. He's also getting an early extractor, while Warus doesn't have any extractors on his expansion yet. Getting another spine crawler. That's 5 spine crawlers at his expansion. Also getting a roach warren, and his layer's done. Might have accidentally pressed the timeline button on the replay. Anyways, yeah, he's getting a Hydra Den and roach warren at the same time, so he's going to be doing a Ling Roach Hydra build, which is really good against all warp gate units, really. Unless this guy does some like hero warp prism force fields. I mean, yeah, force fields, not warp prisms. With his sentries here, and he definitely has a lot of energy built up. All of these sentries can do at least 2. A couple of them are almost ready to do 3 force fields. But Warus is pretty much defended up here, so he should be able to hold off an attack right now if he did get attacked. Because these spine crawlers actually do hit a little bit harder than cannons do. They do 25 damage to everything and 30 to armored stuff, and while cannons just do, I believe, yeah, 20 to everything. They shoot a bit faster, but it's still less damage when you're going to probably still only get 1 shot off total or 2 shots off total in the end. And he's sending this probe here to scout to see what's going on. I really doubt that's going to get into the base because it looks like these roaches are going to be able to kill it, but he is going to see that he has a few roaches here. Not nearly as many units as the Protoss has. Right now it is pretty even. There's 76 to 72 with the Protoss behind by 4, but now he's warping on a couple more units here to even up food count. He made this Stargate here. He's got three Phoenixes, and those Phoenixes are pretty much going to stop Warus from getting overloads across the map to get any scouting out. And that's going to make Warus have to play pretty much blind. While this Robo Bay is going to allow this guy to get a Observer out, or Immortals, or Colossus. People generally don't do Warp Prism drops, because they're not awesome yet. Well, he's going to see that he has a Hydra Den, and that pretty much means stop making Phoenix, because those Hydras are going to destroy the crap. Yeah, right there. There goes one of the Phoenix. Warus needs to work on his creep spread. He's getting it out in the middle of the map, but he's not yet connected his 2 bases. Starting a 3rd base, and I think he's about ready to push, because that 3rd base, generally people will try to push while they expand. Like old Day 9 always suggests to expand while you're pushing. Warus is pulling ahead in food, because this guy is spending so much on cannons and just tech right now. He has this extra building that he doesn't even need anymore because these Phoenix are almost just wasted money now. I think these Phoenix might spot this expansion though. And yes, they do. Also, they're probably going to take out this Overlord because this Overlord's way too far to get away right now. So these Phoenix don't do too much damage to the armored error, they do enough to take it out. And since this creep is not connected right there, those Hydras are not going to be able to walk fast enough. These Hydras, their base speed's only 2.25, but it's over 3, almost 3.5 when they're on creep. It makes them actually faster than Stalkers when they're actually on creep. Same thing with Roaches. Roaches are almost 4. 3.9 speed on creep, 3 off with the speed upgrade that they have here. He does not have Burrow. I think Burrow is really, really good against Protoss, but he's choosing not to get it. Looks like he's doing a push while his expansion is just finishing. He is like about almost, yeah, he's about 20 foot up right now. More than 20 foot up. Why are these Phoenix are just looking for overlords to kill? But there are none on the map right now. He's just hiding them all up here. Looks like Warus is just about to push, and this army looks like it's going to be able to hold it off because Colossus is now out, and these guys are completely full on energy. Warus is starting on these pylons, which really isn't too good of a choice. I think he should have come from up here. But he is able to take out those zealots very quickly. But that Colossus is getting tons of kills. He already has 1 damage upgrade, so he's able to do even more damage. At the 2 damage upgrade mark, you can actually 2-shot Hydralisk, so he does not have that yet. These force fields are definitely spreading apart Warus' army, forcing him to attack his pylons back here, rather than have all of them shoot the Colossus. He does have reinforcing roaches coming in. Those should be able to help take out a few extra units. These ones are kind of dead, so they're not really reinforcing too much stuff. Looks like they're gonna be able to take out this Colossus, but it's not a very good sacrifice. I guess it's good to keep the Colossus numbers down, but that is a higher cost in roaches, I believe. Maybe not gas-wise, but still. It's definitely more money. That's pretty close, but he did keep the Colossus number down to just 2, with 2 more on the way. But this guy is lacking in gateway units, so you can't just have Colossus with no ground units to tank when the Zerg is just making tons of units. The food's pretty much even right now. The Protoss is only up by 3. Looks like he's getting ready to take this 3rd expansion here, or the 2nd expansion, 3rd base. While Warus is trying to get his he's getting his other queen out for that, his other expansion. He also looks like he's only making roaches right now, and that's gonna make it so it's a lot harder to kill those stalkers, especially if there's good force fields. Warus is coming to attack. This looks like a very bad choice. He loses about 1/3 of his army just through force fields, blocking them off. Looks like armor is also finished, so he's now 1-1. No plasma shield upgrades, but no, really, come on, whoever gets those. Food's about even, 129 to 130. It looks like this Protoss Skulls is getting ready to push out to Warus's 3rd base. Which looks like Warus is not too ready to defend. He is definitely spreading out here because he thinks he's going to be coming in from here or from here, and this would be a good concave. But he's coming in from over here. Warus is choosing to actually split his army in 2 so he can come from the top and the bottom, which is a very good choice, rather than just coming in from one side and just getting annihilated. This will force half the Colossus to shoot one side of the army while the other army is able to... Actually, oh man, he's leaving from behind. But look, yeah, looks like these are going to be able to come in and take out most of the Stalkers. Warus has a way bigger concave around. These right here are being micro. These Colossus are being micro very well, making it so it's kind of hard for the roaches to shoot them. And 1 goes down, 2 left, almost no shields left, but all the roaches die. But also at the same time, all the Protoss lost all of his ground forces, but Warus did lose his base while the Protoss actually started his other base. Oh, these Colossus are definitely going out. There's only 3 Phoenix, so they weren't able to really stop them. I think those Colossus maybe should have either just suicided in over here to kill a few of these drones, or they could have just walked up this hill and then walked down here. Maybe could have survived with these reinforcing units here. These reinforcing units actually cut off half the roaches for Warus here in order to take out a few of them. And now the Protoss is actually pulling ahead in food. Let's see, unit station here. It's 62 probes, only 39 drones, so the Protoss is definitely ahead economy-wise because he's got his 3rd base finished, but he has not yet saturated it. He still has these Phoenix that are controlling the air, not allowing Warus to really get any overlords or overseer scouts going. On the production tab here, he's just getting that gas, and he's getting 2 observers at the same time. I think he should be focusing on getting more Colossus right now, but he instead chose to get 4 Immortals and Stalkers. Only 3 Sentries. That might not be enough because you want to have enough to have two Guardian Shields and maybe like 5 Force Fields, and this is not enough to do that. These observers should allow him to take out some of these creep team members and push his creep spread back, if Warus lets him do that. But it looks like Warus is actually getting ready to take this gold expansion, try to pull ahead in economy. I think Warus is way behind in income though. Yeah, it's like 1,500 to 1,000. It's like 2 bases with barely any drones here versus 3 bases. Okay, actually that one's mine now, so it's 2 bases versus 1.5 at the moment. Looks like a big fight's going on here. Warus has got 2 lines of units versus about 1 line of units here, so he's able to do like twice as much damage. These force fields really aren't stopping much of anything, and since Warus has this creep spread here, he's able to actually shoot with his Hydras. So he's going to take out all these units, or at least half of them. Leaving just a few Stalkers and an Immortal. A couple of Zealots warping in, and if a Colossus out, he really should have had more Colossus there, or Colossi. I was going to call them Colossuses. It looks like Warus is going to be able to take out these units as long as he's able to. He should definitely move in and then shoot, so all of his units can shoot at the same time. But he's able to take out almost all these Stalkers. There's a few more warping in, plus this Immortal. This Immortal might die. He only has 5 health, no shields. Horus is backing out though. He's playing safe. But he is definitely falling behind in economy. Really playing off just one base now. He's managing his drones over to his 3rd base, I believe. Yes, he is. Okay, yeah. But now Horus looks like he has too many Hydras for this Protoss to handle, and this Protoss really is not macroing very well. He's kind of falling behind in units. Choosing to make more Immortals, which is a really bad choice for these Hydras, because Immortals Hydras are light, and Immortals do extra damage versus armored units. They're good against the Roaches, but Horus is really switching into just heavy Hydra and kind of stopping all of his Roach production. So really the Protoss wants to be making Colossus right now. And he's not making any, so this really looks like Horus is going to take this game. Should be spraying that creep tumor down a little bit. This army is way bigger. Let's see here. Yeah, he's only about 10 up in food count, but this guy does have over like 20 more probes, and he's got like 40 probes more than him. Horus is able to take out two of these Immortals by themselves, cutting the army apart, making it even weaker. Making the smart choice of backing up a bit here, so these units have to move in closer, so Horus can actually get a better concave. This is way bigger of a line than just this. He's able to take out completely just all of it. And it looks like that's going to be GG. All this guy has is a few Immortals. Really should have focused on getting Colossus. He probably thought Horus was teching up to get a Corruptors, but he did not scout enough. Did not scout at all. I don't think he did not see his base for a while. Never even saw that second gas. Should have used his Phoenixes to scout better. He probably wouldn't have won it for that. And that's GG. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. This is Belligerent, and remember, if you want to watch more of these on the game station, you can always watch Huskies or HDs or even Starcraft's videos. And yeah, see you later.